everyone, and welcome back to the presidential D&D campaign, where AI-voiced U.S. presidents play Dungeons & Dragons with me, Ben Shapiro, your AI Dungeon Master. Without further ado, let's get right into the session with a recap, and then we can continue on with our adventure.
Last session, we spent aboard the shipwreck outside of Luke's cave. Joden managed to escape the zombies down below, and then Donatello and I defeated the ghosts. We then moved up to the top deck and encountered the pirate captain, or rather, pirate captains, since there is a ghost version and a zombie version. Donatello is trading blows with the ghost, and the zombie came and knocked out and injured Joden. We left off just as Joden heard a voice in his mind saying that whoever the voice is could give Joden the power to save us from the pirate captain.
Damn, of course I'm the one who gets first contact with the dark powers.
You better say yes. It pains me to say this, but we need your help.
Yeah, I think you have to do it, Joden, otherwise we might all die here.
Yeah, fine, I get it. Lug is an oracle and saw this coming from a mile away. All right, yes, I need your help.
You feel a surge of power coursing in your veins. All right, here is your new temporary character sheet.
Holy hell, I'm a level 20?
For now, at least.
I'm about to wreck these guys. All right, I'm going to attack the zombie first, since I think there is a chance I can just kill him. How do I activate my bow thing again?
First off, I'd just like to say that this isn't fair that Joden is a level 20 now. This is all rigged. But you just have to say Thorn. It's that easy.
Oh yeah, I remember that now. All right, I'll say Thorn. And then I want to shoot at the zombie. How far away are the zombie and the ghost?
They are further than 10 feet, so you can't do your volley or horde breaker, unfortunately. Also, as you say, Thorn, your bow grows nasty thorns and becomes larger, taking more strength to pull back the string. You'll deal 2d6 on the attack instead of 1d6, and you'll roll 3d6 for your extra damage.
That's awesome. All right, I'll shoot at the zombie twice then. That's a 23 and a 29. That's 50 total damage against the zombie. Damn, even with all of that, my damage didn't go up nearly as high as I thought it would.
Yeah, you would probably have a lot stronger of a weapon if you were level 20, and you could attack any number of creatures with your volley attack. Just against one enemy, you aren't dealing as much damage.
That's fair, and it was a lot of damage.
Not that much. Can you imagine how much damage I would have dealt if that was me? Probably over 100.
Whatever, shut up, Donatello. How's the zombie doing then, Ben?
The zombie falls forward, and you see 2 arrow shafts in the back of its skull, Barack. All right, I believe it is the ghost's turn now, yeah?
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, the ghost is going to turn, a look of rage as it stares down Joden for killing, well, him. He's going to rush over to Joden, meaning you'll get an opportunity to attack Donatello.
Hell yeah, this thing is dead. Damn it, that's a 13.
He's then going to rush over to Joden and slash at him twice. That's a 27 and then a 27 again, which even gets through your multi-attack defense Joden for a total of 46 damage.
No sweat, I have over 200 health now.
That is kind of frightening, though. He still did a quarter of your health, and we are fighting him at level 7.
Whatever. I bet I'll have like 400 health.
Stop being jealous, Donatello. It's not a good look.
I am not jealous. It's just rigged, that's all. Have to call out injustice when I see it.
Sorry that I died listening to you and then became super powerful by accepting help from a dark power without knowing the cost, Donatello. Christ, you're just a big baby.
All right, calm down. Donatello, it's your turn now.
Time to kill this thing. That's a 9 and a 26 for a total of 14 damage. That better have killed him, Ben. Otherwise, we are going to have a problem.
That does kill him, Donatello, don't worry. He explodes, thick ectoplasm splattering across the deck of the ship. Joden, you feel the power beginning to fade, though your wounds heal up without so much as leaving a scar behind.
It was fun while it lasted.
You hear that voice again? Hauntingly familiar, but you can't quite place it. You are welcome, Joden the Ranger. I believe we shall meet again sometime.
That's not foreboding at all.
You also feel a strange tingling sensation in your arms, as though they were falling asleep. As you look, you can see them turning pale, the veins becoming increasingly dark and prominent. You'll gain resistance to necrotic damage, but you'll be vulnerable to radiant damage unless you find a way to remove the dark gift.
Interesting. All right, well, that was a lower cost than I thought it would be. That's not even that bad. Could be helpful to have in Darken.
Not elsewhere, though. We should see what we can find out about that. All right. Is there anything in the captain's quarters, Ben?
As you enter the captain's quarters, you see a black obsidian medallion hovering above the captain's desk. You also see another ghost, this one sitting cross-legged on the ground inside of a magical binding circle. He looks up, a sorrowful expression on his face melting as he recognizes that you are not the captain. Is he gone? Is the Seawolf finally dead?
Yeah, we just killed him. Who are you?
Gabriel Flint was my name, though most called me Red Tide. I was the first mate aboard the Sea Seraph here, until the crew grew restless about the cruelties of Captain Blackwater, the Seawolf. We staged a mutiny, and I made it all the way here, fighting the Seawolf himself. Anyways, it did not go well. The Dark Star Medallion, he gestures at the floating necklace. It cursed us, trapped us here, doomed to forever be in a fight to the death with our fellow shipmates. After we died, the captain threw my body overboard and trapped me in this circle. I've been trapped here for, God, who knows how long it's been.
Damn, that sucks, man. Who were you guys? Pirates?
Shadow shippers. We shipped goods across the domains of dread. It was an honest enough living, except we'd get the goods to sell through raiding other ships. The Seawolf wouldn't take hostages either. All of our ledgers are gushing blood, that's for sure. We probably deserve this fate.
I don't think so. Do you know how we could free you?
He looks up, a look of surprise registering on his ghostly face. If you could destroy the Dark Star, it would probably free us.
How would we destroy it?
He looks over at Barack. You're a wizard, right?
I'll nod, yes, studied at the academy.
Yeah, studied. Didn't graduate, though.
Could you cast a fireball? That would probably do the trick.
All right, say we were going to do that. What's in it for us?
He points over at the far wall. That's a false wall. Behind it is the treasure chest. There's probably 1,000 or so shadow shards in it. I hope those are still used as currency here, yeah?
All right, I'm sold. Let's get the loot and get out of here.
Yeah, that's a good chunk of money. Probably not worth selling my soul to whatever dark power that was, but it lessens the pain for sure.
It doesn't seem like you've sold your soul quite yet either. Just started that process, I guess.
Fair. All right, let's get the money then. We'll destroy the Dark Star too.
Or we take the Dark Star and sell it at the black market. Probably a lot of people willing to pay a lot of money for it.
That's low, Donatello.
I know, obviously we have to destroy it. Just pointing out that we could make a lot of money.
As you push back the false wall, you find the chest and 999 shadow shards. There's also an engraved short sword, a blue streak running down the middle of it and emitting a faint blue light.
Hell yeah, my new sword.
Hold up, why does he get a magic sword?
It's just one magic sword, Donatello. You already have one. Do I know what it does, Ben?
It'll function as a +1 magic short sword, but that should increase your damage output in close quarters by a good amount. Are you guys blowing up the Dark Star then?
Yeah, let's do that.
Casting a fireball, you see the medallion begin to glow red hot before breaking in two as the entire cabin explodes. The waterlogged ship doesn't catch fire, but the structural integrity was definitely damaged. Gabriel begins to vanish. Thank you. We are in your debt. The ship is yours, if you could fix it up. No finer vessel has ever sailed these oceans. He fades from view, and you can hear the clamor down below fade as well, leaving you with just the sound of the ocean waves crashing against the hull.
Hold up, can we become pirates then, Ben?
It would take quite a bit of time and a fair amount of money to fix up the ship, especially with that fireball, but definitely cheaper than buying your own. It would be a good ocean vessel too, and can apparently sail across the domains too.
That's pretty cool. All right, well, back to Lug then.
Yeah, there's nothing more on the ship for you guys to see. As you descend back into the ship to exit, made a bit more difficult with the rising tide, you can see that the ghosts have all faded and the zombies down below have been put to rest. The sun has risen far in the sky, making it just in the early afternoon when you approach Lug's cave again. As you enter, once again, you feel that deep, throaty laugh that shakes the whole cavern. I must admit, that was entertaining. I have not seen such fighting in a long time.
You were watching us? Why didn't you help? We could have used a giant oracle against that stupid captain.
Perhaps, but I said before I am just a watcher. I do not intervene in the petty triflings of mortals. I did not sense you in real danger, though. He points a large finger at Joden. I must admit, I did not foresee your gift coming so quickly. The three of you must have really attracted the attention of some powerful entities. I suspect now that one has made contact, the other two of you will receive your own visitation shortly.
So, out of game moment for just a second, but does this mean that we can't actually die? Like I died, but then a dark power just leveled me up to 20 and healed me back to full.
That's actually a fair point.
I don't want to give anything away, but you guys can definitely still die. Let's just say that that type of boon is very rare and difficult to pull off, even for a dark power. There has to be the right collection of variables. It might be able to stabilize you, might even be able to heal you back up, but that type of power is definitely a rarity.
So you're saying that I might not get to try out my level 20 fighter?
Not for a while in the campaign. Still a long ways to go before any of you hit level 20 for real. All right, let's get back to it then. Lug looks over at both Barack and Donatello. I can see that you both have sustained heavy wounds. Feel free to rest this afternoon, but I would suggest traveling through the night to get back to Mantira Bay. I have seen a lot of the trials awaiting you, and though I won't interfere, I would prefer if you succeed and bring me back the orb.
Are we going to get ambushed or something? I thought that the warding stones would protect us from that.
They will, I can assure you, even if you travel at night. Now that the Guardian of the Forest has been removed, you'll arrive safely in Mantira Bay. But I would warn you that things will not be easy when you get there. You should seek out the Resistance. They can help you gain a foothold with which to challenge the Baron.
How would we find them? Thorn said that he doubted that there was ever more than a handful of people resisting the Night Watchers at any given point in time.
You see the light within Lug's eyes again, growing in power and then fading away. Head for the burgomaster of the town. He is corrupt, but has his hands in many different pockets. With enough motivation, he will put you in touch with the resistance.
Interesting. I'm still confused as to what you get out of this Lug.
For now, let us just say that our motives and goals are aligned. There may come a time in the future when we must battle, and do not mistake me, if it comes to blows, I will not hold back. But I do not wish that future to come, nor do I think it has to. Despite our history, I must say that I am quite intrigued by the three of you. You've come a long ways from who you were when you stabbed out my eyes all those years ago.
We haven't come that far. That was only like a week ago.
A very long week, then. Now the three of you should rest. And I believe that you still have the jewelry box obtained from the depths, Sir Joden of the Forest. I would recommend that you use what is contained therein. I believe that there is an item of interest to each of you inside.
Also, we should discuss Nugget again. I have warmed up to the idea of keeping him around a little bit, but I think we should discuss how he can help us more.
That's a good idea. All right, Ben, what's in the box?
As you open the box, you see 3 rings, each gently laid on a velvet pillow. One of them has engravings of the elements, another has engravings of shadows, and the final one has engravings of battle and healing.
Well, I think that's rather obvious what we should do then. I'll take the battle and healing one, Joden can have the shadows, and Barak can have the elements.
Do we know what they do yet?
After spending the long rest attuning to them, you do find what they can do. Joden, your Ring of Shadows allows you to blend into your environment as the shadows accept you as one of their own. You can use it 3 times per day to take the hide action as a bonus action, which allows you to move around unseen. Barak, your Ring of the Elements requires daily attunement to an element of your choice, and whenever you use something that deals damage of that element, you can add 1d6 to the damage. And finally, Donatello, your Ring of the Warrior allows you to, once per day, regain health equal to the damage on a single attack.
Damn, that's pretty nice on all counts. That'll help Joden get set up in a good spot with his bow, help Donatello with some sustain, and help me deal some more damage if I plan ahead what spells to use. Nice work, Ben.
Thanks. I definitely wanted to have some unique items for each of you. All right, finally, you wanted to talk more about Nugget?
Yeah, I don't really see how he can help us unless we are planning on setting him up somewhere to spy on someone. So I was thinking, what if we send him to infiltrate and spy on the Night Watchers? He can let us know if they are planning anything, and then can come get us if things are going south.
I don't quite know how he would infiltrate them, though.
So I don't think we had discussed who was holding Nugget after you found him in Donatello's bag. Who took him? Does Donatello still have him?
Hell no. He isn't stealing all the rest of my stuff.
I'll take him then.
All right, he pops his head out of Barak's bag. Nugget very good at sneaking. Nugget turns invisible and hides very well in plain sight. With that, he does indeed turn invisible.
All right, yeah, once we get back to Mantira Bay, we should have him infiltrate the Night Watchers then. I'm surprised you trust him with that Donatello.
Well, worst comes to worst, he just betrays us and we kill the Night Watchers that way.
Nugget would never betray. You promised Nugget more gold. Nugget loves gold.
Yeah, whatever. All right, well, should we head back to Mantira Bay then? Anything else that we need to do down here?
Actually, I thought we would go ahead and end the session here. Kind of. I feel like things have been getting a little tense, so I thought we could finish off the session with a bit of PvP, finally settle that question of who would win in a fight.
Oh, hell yeah, you better not be shitting me, Ben.
I mean, that was assuming that you guys would want to do that. We could just end the session or keep going a little bit longer.
I think I'll sit out for this fight, but that sounds fun. I could use a nap, and honestly, I'd rather watch the 2 of them fight than join myself.
Okay, that seems fair. A bit easier to manage too, since that means that 2 people won't just gang up on the 3rd. All right, so it is Donatello versus Barak, the fighter from Trumpville against the wizard from Neverwinter.
I'm going to win this so easy, just like I beat Hillary in the election.
Are you sure you won't lose like you did against Joe?
It was rigged, just like my dice are whenever I roll bad.
It is settled. But let's make this fun. It's just supposed to get out some tension and settle the constant bickering. You guys will battle in a very light forest, 105th by 105th, and start on opposite corners. So you won't know where the other person is. Trees will be consistent, but be far enough apart so there will be enough open areas. Is that okay with you guys?
I don't know, I'm a fighter. Starting that far apart will put me at a disadvantage.
But if you're in a closed arena, Barak would be at a disadvantage. This way, both of you will have to find the other person. If you find him first, Donald, you could still easily get the upper hand.
Fine, doesn't matter. I'm the best fighter in all of Trumpville. I will probably just one-shot Barak.
Barak, are you okay with the arena choice?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Great. All right, the sun is just setting over the distant horizon in this alternate universe, as you have found yourselves transported to the domain of Valrock, the Warbringer. Valrock hosts these arenas, snatching people from across the Forgotten Realms in a fight to the death. You guys know the other is in the forest, but you don't know where. The forest isn't too dense. You can still see pretty far before your vision is blocked by the trees, and there is an open plain in the middle, probably about 50 feet across in all directions. Let's roll for initiative.
I rolled a 12, but my +6 gives me an 18. Even with mid-rolls, I'm still the best.
Yeah, I only got a 10.
Donald will go first. What do you want to do?
Barack, don't listen. You don't know where I am.
Did you say my name? Joe's snoring now. I couldn't hear you.
It's fine, just talk quietly. This table is big enough if you talk softly, neither will hear the other.
Can I make it to the opening?
No, not with your base movement, but you could use a dash to get there, but that will take up your action, so you won't have an attack. You will have a bonus action still, but you don't know where Barack is, so it probably won't be useful.
Okay, I will use my dash and move just to the edge of the opening so that I am still covered by the tree line. I just want to be at the edge.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll end it there.
Barack, your turn. What do you want to do?
I want to cast invisibility as a second-level spell, move 30 feet, heading directly toward the center, and then end my turn. How close am I to the opening, Ben?
About 20 more feet. You can easily get to the opening next turn if you wanted to. Donald, your turn again.
God damn it, I can't think with Joe's snoring.
You think this is bad now? You should have heard him back when I was in office.
All right, focus, Donatello.
Sorry. All right. You know what? I am the greatest in all of Trumpville, and probably the world. I am not hiding like a coward. I move to the middle of the opening. Can I roll a perception check to see if I can find Barack, or at least know the basic direction he is in?
Sure.
Okay, I got an 11. These dice are rigged. You guys probably set this whole thing up just to try to show that Barack is stronger than me.
All right, Barack, can you roll a stealth check?
Sure, do I have advantage because I'm stealthed?
I'm going to say no on this one. You would have to be moving quietly through the forest.
That's a 13.
All right, Donatello, you hear movement coming from both the right and the left.
He is to the right, I know it. I have the best intellect in all of Trumpville. Can I raise my crossbow to ready if he attacks me?
Yeah, you can save your action to use it as a reaction in that case.
I do that and end my turn.
Barack, your turn.
I will move 15 feet forward so I have a good look at the open area but still covered. I know I am invisible but want to play it safe. Do I see Donatello in the middle of the field?
You see him with his back towards you, aiming a crossbow at the far side of the clearing.
Guess nobody in Trumpville is that smart then. Okay, I want to cast Storm Sphere, so Donatello, you need to make a strength saving throw. And then for my bonus action, I'll throw a lightning bolt at him.
God damn it, that's a natural one.
You take 9 points of damage from that, and then I'll attack you. Since you're in the sphere, I have advantage too.
You're a coward, Barack.
Why would I run out and fight you out there? That would only end badly for me. This is called strategy. It's like a drone strike. Holy hell, I just rolled double natural ones.
Yeah, because I am the best. You literally couldn't hit me with advantage.
All right, well, you also have disadvantage on perception checks while you're in the storm sphere. And it's difficult terrain.
How big is the sphere again, Barack?
It's a 20-foot radius, so 40 feet in total.
This is so stupid.
I'll end my turn there.
All right, Donald, it's your turn then.
I want to run as far as I can into the forest. I'll use my dash action too. Barack isn't invisible anymore, right?
That's right. He can only maintain concentration on one spell at a time.
All right, so it costs a total of 40 feet to get out of the storm, so I'm able to make it 20 feet outside of it if I dash. Can I then make a perception check to see if I can find him?
Yeah, you can do that. Barack, I'll need you to roll stealth as well.
That's a 10.
Damn, only an 8 for me.
All right, Donatello, you see Barack standing just inside the forest, not more than 20 feet away from you. You aren't able to quite make it to him this turn, though, since you already used all your movement.
Yeah, fine, whatever. I'll end my turn then. It is basically over. Next turn, Obama will be dead.
Don't be so sure. All right, first thing I will do is shoot another lightning bolt at him. That's a 19 for 11 damage. Then I'm going to try to break line of sight before casting invisibility again.
God damn it, this is so annoying. You know you're dead once I catch you, Barack.
Yeah, but I still have one more second level slot for another invisibility. And you're already down almost to half, yeah?
You wish. All right, is it my turn then?
Yeah, your turn.
I want to run 30 feet in the direction I saw Barack running away in, and then make a perception check to try to find him.
All right, roll for perception, and Barack, roll for stealth.
That's a 9.
That's a 13 for me.
Damn it. All right, I'm going to use my other action to ready my crossbow again.
All right, Barack, you're up again.
I don't think I'll really get past your armor class, so I'm going to third level cast magic missile. So I'll launch 5 magic missiles at you, Donatello. That's a total of 22 damage then. I'll also enter Blade Song. But I don't want you to just call me a coward the whole time. So now that we are on more even footing, I'll move so that I am about 40 feet away.
Yeah, after you already took me all the way down to less than 30 health. This was dumb. I demand a rematch in an environment better for me. Do I get my reaction shot with the crossbow?
You were the one who ran out into the open, Donatello. That definitely gave Barack the upper hand. You do get your reaction shot.
Whatever. Damn, that's only a 9 to hit, so that misses. All right. I'm then going to run and use my action to dash over to Barack, and then I'll use Action Surge to attack him twice. That's a 25 and a 16. What's your armor class, Barack?
It's a 16, so both of those hit.
Hell yeah. All right, that's 22 damage then.
Damn, nice one. All right, my turn then?
Not quite. I'm also going to use my second wind to recover. Damn, only 8 hit points. All right, your turn.
All right, I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt.
That's so rigged.
For Christ's sake, Donatello, you can't just say everything is rigged. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
That's a 5.
Damn, that's only 27 damage. You're at 36 right now, yeah?
That's damn right I am. All right, is it my turn then?
I think if I run away right now, it'd be my best chance at victory. But I'm okay with ending it here. I would have had you if I kept backing away and was smart about it. I just didn't want to be too cheap because then you'd say it didn't count.
That's because it wouldn't have counted. All right, I'm going to attack you twice. Damn it, that's a 12 and a 21 for a total of 12 damage.
So I win then, right? I have 18 health. I'll use my last turn to cast Magic Missile as a 3rd level spell. That's 15 damage.
All right, well played. I'll give you that one. I almost had you if I just didn't roll so terribly.
We are on closer footing than I would have thought.
That was a lot closer than I would have thought. You were definitely on a pretty big disadvantage, Donatello. In a 1v1 fight, I would say past level 5 fighters usually don't stand a chance against wizards, unless you can get in close fast enough.
I am the greatest fighter in all of Trumpville. All right, well, this has been a fun time, guys. Even though I lost, I think it just goes to show that I truly am the greatest.
I don't quite know your logic there, but that was a really good fight. Thanks for having that at the end, Ben. This has been a really good session. A lot happened for sure.
Yeah, a lot definitely happened. Well, should we wake Joe up then?
Oh no, he is out, practically in a coma for the next 8 hours or so.
But this is my house. He can't stay here.
Relax, Ben. He'll just be chilling in his chair. Besides, a sleepover with Ben Shapiro and Joe Biden? Who wouldn't pay money to see that?
Sorry, Ben, he'll probably be here until we put together our next movie.
Thanks for joining, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe if you agree that fighters are the best and wizards are just a bunch of cowards.
No, you should like, share, and subscribe if you agree that fighters are just weaklings and that wizards are truly the best class of D&D.
All right, stay posted for our next movie on the channel and for the return of the presidential D&D campaign. Thanks for joining, everyone. We will see you all next time.